Welcome back to Two Wheeler Talk, where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting rides the two-wheeled world has to offer. Today, we're diving into something that's got both nostalgia and innovation wrapped into one single package: the 2026 Yamaha XT 500, a machine that honors its legendary past, yet steps into the future with modern upgrades, fresh aesthetics, and performance that redefines what it means to ride both on and off the beaten path. Now, if you're someone who knows the history of motorcycles, the name XT 500 probably rings a bell. It's not just a bike, it's a legacy. First launched back in the mid-70s, the XT 500 built a cult following for its rugged simplicity, bulletproof reliability, and go-anywhere attitude. Fast forward to 2026. Yamaha has breathed new life into this classic with a retro-modern machine that blends iconic looks with cutting-edge technology. Let's start with the styling. At first glance, the new XT 500 captures the spirit of its predecessor with the unmistakable silhouette. That tall stance, flat seat, and high-mounted exhaust give it that old-school enduro vibe, while modern detailing ensures it doesn't feel stuck in the past. Yamaha has used a clean, minimalist approach in designated exposed metalwork, brushed aluminum touches, and bold tank graphics pay tribute to the vintage XT. It's raw, it's rugged, and it's rebellious in a very refined way. Moving up front, you'll find a classic crown-led headlight housed in a retro-styled casing. It delivers bright, clear visibility but keeps the look old school. The front fender is high-mounted, just like the originals, and it adds to the dirt bike DNA of the XT. The handlebars are wide and upright, giving the rider a confident command over any terrain. You'll also notice the compact LCD display, a monochrome, simple, and effective. It shows everything you need, from speed to gear position, fuel level, trip meter, and more. Nothing overcomplicated, just like the bike itself. Now swing around to the back, and that rugged look continues. The rear is minimalist, with a slim LED tail light, basic mudguard, and a long flat seat that offers generous room for both rider and pillion. One standout feature is the high side-mounted exhaust. It looks aggressive, it's heat-shielded, and it produces a throaty growl that brings back memories of old-school thumpers, but with cleaner emissions and a refined sound signature. Underneath the aesthetics, it's the heart of this bike that really tells a powerful story. The 2026 Yamaha XT 500 is powered by a 499cc single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine. Unlike the carbureted thumper of the past, this engine is Euro 6 compliant, liquid-cooled, and tuned for both low-end torque and reliable top-end power. It churns out approximately 38 horsepower and 45 Nm of torque, which may not sound like superbike numbers, but in this category, it's the kind of torque curve that makes trail riding fun, city commuting smooth, and highway cruising surprisingly comfortable. One of the key highlights is how Yamaha has managed the engine mapping. There are two riding modes: standard and dirt. Standard mode gives you a linear throttle response ideal for road use and city commuting. Switch to dirt mode, and the XT becomes a more aggressive beast: a sharper throttle, less intervention from traction control, and a looser rear end that loves sliding through dirt trails and gravel roads. Speaking of riding dynamics, the chassis is lightweight, coming in at just around 150 kilograms dry. This makes the XT 500 incredibly nimble, easy to flick through corners, and stress-free when tackling tight off-road trails. The frame is a semi-double cradle steel construction with a newly reinforced subframe to take more abuse from off-road rides or luggage mounts for touring. The suspension setup is another area where Yamaha didn't cut corners. Up front, you get long travel 43mm telescopic forks with almost 210mm of travel, and at the rear, a fully adjustable monoshock handles suspension duties. The ground clearance stands at an impressive 245mm, which means water crossings, rocky climbs, and uneven dirt paths are no issue at all. The 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked wheels are wrapped in dual-purpose tires, giving just the right balance between road grip and off-road aggression. Braking is handled by a 280mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc. both assisted by switchable dual-channel ABS. The ABS can be turned off for the rear wheel, ideal for trail riding where you want to lock the rear and slide into corners. The bite from the brakes is progressive and predictable, and Yamaha has tuned the ABS to be less intrusive even when it's on. What makes this bike even more appealing is its versatility. You can use it as a daily commuter, thanks to its manageable seat height of 850 mm, wide handlebar leverage, and excellent fuel economy, hovering around 32 to 35 km/L. The tank holds 11 liters of fuel, giving it a real-world range of over 300 kilometers. Whether you're riding it through the city, up a mountain trail, or on a weekend tour, the XT500 won't let you down. Another unique aspect is Yamaha's optional rally kit, which includes a tall windscreen, handguards, auxiliary tank, off-road foot pegs, and GPS navigation mount. For adventure enthusiasts or even entry-level rally riders, this bike becomes a full-on trail companion with just a few bolt-on additions. When it comes to the price, Yamaha has strategically placed the 2026 XT500 in the mid-premium category. Depending on your region, it is expected to start at around $6,500 to $7,000 or approximately a superscript 15.25 to a superscript 15.75 lakhs in India. For what it offers: a heritage, modern tech, real dual sport capability, and daily usability, it's honestly a solid value proposition. So what are the standout features that make this bike special in 2026? First, it's the way Yamaha has honored a legacy while making the XT future-proof. You get vintage looks with modern reliability. It's a dual sport that doesn't try to outmuscle or outtech everything else on the road. It simply delivers where it matters. Second, the weight and power combo hits the sweet spot, not too heavy, not too intimidating, but still thrilling. Third, its simplicity is its charm. No massive TFT displays, no confusing ride-by-wire gimmicks, just a machine built for riders who love the ride more than the brag. And lastly, it's a bike that invites you to explore. It's not flashy, not arrogant, it just wants you to ride, through the woods, over the hills, across the city. This machine is made to move. It's not for riders looking to stay in one place, it's for those who always want to go further. So whether you're a fan of the original XT or a newcomer to this legendary name, the 2026 Yamaha XT500 offers something special: raw fun, timeless looks, and reliable performance in one compact, well-built package. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha XT500. Let us know in the comments if this bike hits your dream garage list or if you think Yamaha should have gone even bolder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next big review coming your way, only here on Two Wheeler Talk. Until next time, ride safe, ride far, and ride free.